The station's crawling with the Arkham Knights militia. I need to...
Oh, he is. Arkham Knight just kidnapped his friend. We got the drone. He's not catching us off guard. The chemical factory blew up. I don't see... So he's as good as the Arkham Knight says. Yeah, he is. Everybody stay sharp. We don't want Batman accessing the bridge controls. So long as we control the transport network, we've got this city locked down. How did the Arkham Knight know? This city locked down. I thought taking over a place like this was... I'll keep watch. Guys out cold. We lost them. Start checking for men down. Nothing we can do here. Spread out and find him. What's he doing here? I thought the clock tower team was keeping him busy. He must have taken him out. Oh, God. What's that? Get over here! I'll get him down and see what's wrong with him. Hey, what happened to you? I'll shoot him down and see what happened. You're a creature of habit, Batman. Let's see if you can break it. He's picking you up from the vantage point. Get him out of there now! It's all on us now. No excuses. We find him ourselves. You make it sound easy. He's toying with us. He wants you to panic. Keep it together. You three can still take him. Be smart, be quick, be alert. Every second counts. If the man can't lower the bridges, he can't catch up to the night. I don't think we can hold out much longer. What was that? I don't know. Came from over there. Where is he? Guy's like a ghost. Yeah, a freaking angry ghost. Tonight just kidnapped his friend. It's not our fault, we were here. Keep calm, we'll get him. He can't hurt you two like I can. Batman knows how to break bones. I know real pain. I think we've lost the transport network. Knight said, defend it to the last man. I think we are the last men.
With the Arkham Knight's men taken care of, I can use their uplink terminal to lower the bridges.
Isn't that Barbara's job? Oh, right. In all the excitement, I almost forgot. You don't really believe old Jimbo's gonna forgive you if you save her. He holds a grudge, Bats. I should know.
Alfred, I've re-enabled the bridge controls.
Marvelous. I'm rebooting the network now.
Forget Scarecrow. It's time to face your one true nemesis, Batman.
Oh dear. Is that who I think it is?
Enigma. Contact me when you're ready with the bridge.
Riddle me this. Why would a Batman visit an abandoned orphanage?
Eddie, sweetie, you confuse me with Robin. The big guy and I aren't all that close.
Oh, I know. It's because of what will happen to his feline friend if he doesn't get here in time. Shocked, Dark Knight? Stunned? You didn't expect this, did you? That is because you are no match for me, Edward Nigma, the Riddler, and your intellectual superior. Did you think I would just forget our last meeting, Dark Knight? You humiliated me. Attempts to solve my conundrums, I will stand triumphant over your bloodied corpse, and as the dim light fades for good in your tiny dullard's mind, your final thought will be how I have bested you. Come to the orphanage, detective, or she dies.
We're tracking militia. Tanks. Kingston District, over.
decides to break all our limbs. In case you forgot, we just trashed the emergency room. little guy? Get here!
Riddler has Catwoman. Tell me why.
I don't know anything. I swear. I just tied her up and left her inside.
Why? What's Nigma's play?
I ain't got a clue. I just brought her here and planted some of those trophies nearby. That's it. You gotta believe me.
I do.
Batman? That had better be you. And you had better...
Keep still. Are you okay?
Perfect. What little girl doesn't dream of being bait for her strapping Dark Knight?
We're leaving.
You might be, but I'm not.
Ah, both contestants are finally here. Tonight, folks, we've got riddles galore. But first, let me introduce my beautiful assistants. I'm growing tired of my dependence upon the least useless dregs I can scrape from Gotham's utterly uninspired underbelly. Why rely on others for help when you can design, program, engineer, and manufacture it yourself?
This one's for you, Eddie.
What a pair you made. Together, you're just competent enough to survive. Enjoy it while it lasts, Dark Knight. I have more in store for you than hitting things. No doubt you enjoyed that, Detective. It's the most fun you'll have all night. You see, Dark Knight, this feisty, felonious feline has been fitted with a shiny new collar. With each challenge you complete, you'll get one little key. Collect every key and the kitty goes free. Remove it too soon and the kitty will roadster of yours and make your way to the Cauldron Train Yard. My first test is waiting.
I'll be back soon.
You'll be back right away. Guys like Eddie let me be until I started playing nice with the bat.
Riddle me this. When does a door lead nowhere at all? When you try to open it too soon. Too soon.
What are you waiting for? Do I have to get my claws out? Don't keep me waiting.
Sir, I've regained control of the bridges.
Good work. I'll contact you when I'm in position at Mercy Bridge.
Well, Batman, old boy, this is quite the dilemma, isn't it? Do you save the incompetent friend who got herself kidnapped, or the incompetent friend who got herself kidnapped? Personally, I go see Eddie's latest contrived death con. I'm sure... He went to a lot of trouble. Besides, you can't save all of Barbara. I killed half of her already.
A challenge in the Cauldron train yard. Fine, Nigma. I'll play your games, and I'll win. Selena's life depends on it.
Scarecrow's got planned next. They're taking over buildings, blocking off roads like they own the place. But this is top 3. Easy. Militia don't scare me. This is our city. We get to terrorize it. No one else.
Riddler, talk.
Sure. Whatever you say.
We're done.
Oh, good. Scarecrow's on TV. What is it with these guys and speeches? When I rob a guy, I don't lecture him on the particulars of wallet snatching first. Bad Scott don't stand a chance against all these tanks.
sir. Connection established. As expected, sir, a small drone force has been deployed to stop you.
Multiple drones offline! What the hell was that?
Sir, you must get back within range or the device will explode.
Drone's been hit! Alpha target just hit a Diamondback. Armor breached. He got a drone. No! I got him! Direct hit on a Rattler. We lost one, sir. He's making you look like a fool! Drone unit
The
destroyed.
bomb's payload is exposed. I can use the power wing to trigger a controlled explosion.
Excellent work. Bomb defused.
Quit trying to save the city, Batman. It's already fallen.
Ah, Detective, you arrived! I thought Catwoman's little predicament might encourage your participation. I realized, you see, that the kind of image-obsessed narcissist who places bat symbols on his hubcaps would never willingly submit himself to the kind of humiliation I have in store. Yet, here you are, Detective. The humiliation is waiting below. Well then, Detective, it begins. You are staring, with stupefied incomprehension, at a mechanism I have calibrated to respond to an extremely precise radar pulse. In a moment, I will give you the decrypted code, Dark Knight. Oh, but first, I think we should run through the ground rules for tonight's festivities. Rule the first. What? How did you solve tonight's very first riddle? Well done. Well done. Welcome to my racetrack, Detective. You must complete 3 circuits of this gauntlet, finishing each before the time limit expires. Come now, Detective. Let's put that grotesque ego-mobile to the test. Be ready, Dark Knight. There's more to this test than just going vroom, vroom really fast. Tick-tock, Detective, tick-tock. Oh, Dark Knight, that looked like it hurt. Did it? don't waste my time. It's several times more precious than yours. A quite dismal failure. Now, a good workman never blames his tools, Dark Knight. But since you built that ramshackle Batwagon, no doubt it is underperforming. It's underperforming. Try that last lap again. Oh, you incompetent boy racer. Katana sharp mental acuity, near instant reaction time, all marks of a true genius, Batman. Can that ramshackle motor handle this? Faster, Dark Knight, faster! Can those flickering, faltering synapses keep up with my automatically adjusting course?
Disabling the afterburner's failsafe. I need the extra speed.
I'm shocked, Dark Knight. Is that really as fast as it goes? Come on, Detective. It's a linear course. Let's work that undeveloped brain of yours. Once more onto the track, Dark Knight. Once more! Now pay attention, Detective. Go left. Go left. Detective, what's that I hear? Is it time's winged chariot hurrying near? Hurry up, Detective. You stand marginally more of a chance of succeeding if you actually begin. You're close, Detective. Don't fumble now. Don't fumble now. You appear to have lost. Can't think and drive at the same time, Dark Knight. Drive. Wait yourself at the start of the track. Would you like another attempt at that lap? Faster back then, like Hermes! Or if you prefer, that Roman knockoff Mercury. Aren't things clear? clearer now that that insane clown has been disposed of? Now you know who your real nemesis is. No, 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 Detective. Turn around! Come now, Detective. Time waits for no man. And I wait for no Batman. Oh, dear, you seem to have failed. Is the vehicle to blame or the driver? Probably both. Let's try that last lap again. If you can't understand the intellectual virtues of completing this trial, Batman, I'm not going to explain them to you. Dark Knight, the ordeal is over. Such a pity the laws of physics prohibit me from testing my non-Euclidean designs. Now then, Detective, hop on the pressure pad beside me. Listen carefully, Dark Knight. Your friend's life depends on it. Back in the orphanage, a series of glass cabinets have appeared in front of Catwoman. Isn't that right, my dear?
I see them, Eddie.
Good. One of those cabinets, my dear, has your first key inside. The others, they contain less useful keys. Keys that will unlock the admittedly slight contents of your skull all over the orphanage walls.
Okay, Batman. Let's see if you're as smart as they say.
A noble effort, Batman. You should be proud you kept up for as long as you did. Relax, Dark Knight. The ordeal is over. Such a pity the laws of physics prohibit me from testing my non-Euclidean designs. Now then, Detective, hop on the pressure pad beside me. Listen carefully, Dark Knight. Your friend's life depends on it. Back in the orphanage, a series of glass cabinets have appeared in front of Catwoman. Isn't that right, my dear?
I see them, Eddie.
Good. One of those cabinets, my dear, has your first key inside. The others, they contain less useful keys. Keys that will unlock the admittedly slight contents of your skull all over the orphanage walls. Your job, Detective, is simple. Figure out which cabinet Catwoman must open. And don't get it wrong.
So...
Do you think he's smart enough, Cat? you're merely stuck. But when that collar detonates,
Okay, Batman. Let's see if you're as smart as they say. One down.
Well done to the pair of you. That's the first key collected. Don't expect to be sinking your claws into too many more. Did you really believe that a challenge designed by me, the Riddler, would be quite so easy? Oh, Dark Knight, you sweet, naive sentinel, of course it wouldn't. But now I have several hundred terabytes of performance data relating to the latest model of rocket-powered hearse you're driving. With that in mind, I have prepared for you something a little less knuckle-whitening and rather more brow-furrowing in Chinatown. Hurry on over, Detective, or it won't be curiosity that kills the cat.
Whatever Riddler's built beneath Chinatown, it's not going to stop me.
Dark Knight, eager for more? It's humbling, isn't it? The opportunity to even glimpse my greatness, the dawning realization of just how insignificant, how unworthy of note you really are? These trials are my masterpieces, Detective. When I have defeated you, they will become monuments to my genius, testaments to your stupidity. Crowds of school children will pack themselves in this elevator, eager to see for themselves the place where the Dark Knight was defeated. They won't understand a thing, of course, but they'll come. Elegantly simple that even you should manage a feeble grasp of the premise. You must provide power to this board, Detective. Failure at the first hurdle, Detective? I wouldn't have concocted such an elaborate scheme if I knew you were so easily defeated. Oh dear, Dark Knight. You don't stand a remote chance of solving this one. do you know when a bat is bested? When it turns tail and flies away. You must forgive me, Batman, but I am suddenly overcome with deja vu. Didn't you fail this test already? Fail. The wheels on the Batmobile go round and round, Dark Knight, and they do it while touching the ground. Upside down, Dark Knight? Really?
Might help if I use the remote Batmobile controls.
Upside down, Dark Knight? Really?
Riddle me this. What's dead? You!
Dark Knight, on balance, I don't think you're going to figure this out.
Your death was inevitable, I'm afraid. A statistical certainty.
You know, Dark Knight, on balance, I don't think you're going to figure this out.
I did it! I actually did it! I mean, of course I did. Good. As expected.
You know, Dark Knight, on balance, I don't think you're going to figure this out. This isn't just a test of intelligence, Dark Knight. It's a test of skills.